This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Terrence Howard really goes off on Diddy. He says, this guy was trying to take my manhood. He was trying to take it away. He's claimed he wanted teaching for acting, but he was really trying to take my manhood the whole time. Now, we just reported this, but I'm like, I watched it again, and I'm like, this guy, remember the science stuff wasn't working for him. He's trying to catch a wave. Terrence Howard is weird, okay? So he's trying to catch a wave right now. So the Diddy case is hot right now, so he's kind of jumping on that and inserting himself in it, saying, he had me over multiple times, tried to take my cheeks. I wouldn't let him, because once you meet real masculine energy, you slap that down. I'm like, okay. Is this guy offended that Diddy didn't find him sexy? Pause. Because he's really going hard on it, like out of nowhere. He's been on multiple podcasts since this happened, but never talked about it. But all of a sudden, now he's talking about it, which makes me. There's pictures of you with him. I don't know, Terrence. Terrence Howard's right what he's talking about, but it's funny. Wack100 can't post a picture now without people calling him Rat100. That's what's going on. I'm just reporting what's happening. Look at everyone says FBI warning. Wack100 probably ruined his overall image when he really took on Big U starting in 2020, around that time. He just started going off on Big U, every clubhouse, exposing things that nobody knew, recruiting people like Loose Cannon and 600 to tell more information that was not known to the public about Big U. And they just went on. I mean, it was a perfect storm for Wack100. I mean, a lot of what was discussed with him or people around him was in the indictment. This is like, you can't say he cooperated, but he offered the information willingly on Clubhouse, in public. So what they call that is dry snitching. Okay, he is not like a snitch with he didn't go to the feds or anything. I guess these are two guys that walk by where he lives now because he's wanting to see their identities. Could you find a blurrier picture? It says all points bulletin. Anybody know these two? Early Xmas present. He says, you the police. Someone else says, any chance you have a less clear picture? I like that. And someone else says, this is blur and blurrier. Oh man. So Wack100 did go off on Akademiks because Akademiks was insinuating that he sat down with the police and was questioned. Now he goes off and says that's not true, because he knows that now he's being painted as an FBI third cooperator.
Going, coming back, telling the stories. They're like, well, nigga, I ain't there, so, few spots, bring your girl, bro. We gonna go rock out, party out, hang out. That's the type of shit I like to do. You wanna catch me hanging out, I'm really away from here. I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to hang out when you gotta watch out for trickery, and deceit. It just is. Set me in a place where I could be cash and I don't know them and they don't know me and we secluded and we doing our thing. I don't hang out at parks. I don't hang out on the block, and just too many risks in that. Will I go from time to time? Is this something I frequently? Definitely not. So act respectfully. You say you my brother, you running a narrative that I don't respect. But this what I will do, act. You papered up 50,000, 100,000, a meal ticket. Me and you could put it up in escrow. You can hire your attorneys. Other paperwork is gonna continue to come out. And if it says in any of that paperwork that Wack100 was questioned by the feds, and it was questioned by the feds, whether I said nothing or not, just question about Big U and the Big U Empire, about loose cannon, about any name involved in that, about any of that situation to this current date.
The fact that the very thing he was accusing Jim Jones of, right? Remember Jim Jones? And I mean, I believe he believes about Jim Jones too. Jim Jones was. There's no paperwork that says Jim Jones was ever brought in and questioned about Mel Matrix, but he was on wiretaps that were played in court that instructed Mel Matrix to super violate Tekashi. You would be brought in on that. Something would happen, which means that it was probably an agreement of some sort. And Wack100, I mean, this is all assumptions, but it's like you got to assume at this point, like, why wasn't he brought in? They brought in Loose Cannon and Brick Baby, right? And they knew a lot. Why wouldn't they just talk to Wack100? Seems to know a lot of information, right? He seems to know all Big U's enemies and aligned with them that were once part of Big U's regime. So that's where that's coming from. Wack100 is so clueless about it. It's like, dude, you ran a narrative on Big U for 5 years.
Because you said this the other day. You win the money. We escrow it. I don't give a fuck if I didn't say nothing, if I stay silent. All they got to do is say I was questioned about it, and you win the money. Since you say ain't no way because you was questioned because you had a fucking tape, 6ix9ine, I don't know what it's about, after he went to jail and Adam got a form because he's the owner of No Jumper they wanted. You saying ain't no way because y'all got questions. Y'all got questions because y'all got some physical shit that they want for whatever reason. But look, we ain't got to argue. I see you as a brother. When you had a situation, everybody seen how I handled it. I handled it as a brother. I defended you, and I stood strong and stood solid with you. But it looked to me like you trying to spin a narrative. And I don't have it in my heart to be mad at you, to threaten you. But I do have it in my heart to take your money. So, do we have a bet? The bet is any dollar amount, 50, 100,000, or 1 million, that Wack was ever questioned to this date in April by the feds pertaining to anything got to do with the Eugene Henley or anybody, this Rico or anything. It ain't gotta say I did bad. It ain't gotta say I kept it real. All they gotta say is that I was questioned. It's gonna reflect it. It's gonna show it. It's 12/44. Today is what, April 4th or some shit? Or April, whatever day it is, April 4th. I don't got it in me. I'm a brother to you. Everybody see how I handle you when you got bullshit coming at you. And I'm calling you out on this. If you're so sure, take the bet. I got a one-on-one coming with Nina Boy. I've never done an interview with Nina Boy. But some people, I'm going to give them opportunity to ask their questions because I think they're a little confused. Until then, catch me Sunday at noon on the Adam and Wack show. Go subscribe to R_ANN_B on Instagram, _.
All right, so that's Wack100 losing his mind. He knows he's known to the public as feds now, and he'll probably say he doesn't care. He knows who he is, and he's not a fed. I don't care. It's just like it is what it is. Now, Big U did say Wack100 denies Big U helped. Big U claimed he helped feds build Rolling 60's case. We already saw that, but Big U did say that Wack100 said Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He got to be working with it. That's what he said. But I don't know, man. It's like these guys have big problems. Wack100 is not looking as. It's weird why he took this route. What did Big U do to him to hurt his ego this bad is the question. We'll talk more about this later. Let's get to some fresh news after this one. It's JordanTower with JT News. Peace.